What's up, guys? Stevie James here for Alternative Press, brought to you by SoundExchange. I'm hanging out with Zach from Shinedown. How you doing, Zach?
I'm good. I'm so good. How are you again?
Again, so good, man.
All right, good.
I'm doing good because you're here with me. I'm
Yes.
very excited.
Yes.
I'm a big Shinedown fan because you guys are true rock and roll. You don't play with all the extra bells and whistles. You come out, you make real songs. What inspires that? Why is that so important to you guys to keep it simple but create these big songs that really rock the radio?
I think it's just about being honest. I think that we like bands like U2 is my favorite band of all time, and it's just that kind of raw honesty that connects me to music. So when we make music, we're gonna write about what we've experienced or what we've gone through, and not kind of go, oh, this is on TV, I'm gonna write, like we've never been able to like write about outside subjects. So I think our fans can tell that it keeps us honest to who we are, really.
Awesome. So we're partnered up here with SoundExchange.
Yep.
They pay royalties out to bands for radio streaming services. You guys were big before streaming and digital radio was a thing. You guys were doing it the old school way, pushing physical albums. Now you guys have insane streaming numbers. I think you have 2 million monthly listeners on Spotify. You're all over the online radios. How have things changed going pre-digital world into the current digital era for you guys as a band, connecting with your fans, getting your music out there? Do you like the digital streaming? How has it helped your careers?
I like the digital streaming for the new age because it's easy for these kids, if their parents won't go buy them a record or whatever, but they have the internet, they can listen to music, and I think that's great. For me, nothing will ever take the place of buying a physical record, but when I want to check out a band, I'll get on an internet radio or something like that and listen to the band. So for us, the crowds are still the same. We still get to play large venues, so it's amazing. And I hope that, to me, I knew about SoundExchange for a minute now. So for these bands, it's great for these bands starting that they can look forward to doing something, because I don't want younger bands to get discouraged because there's not real record deals anymore and there's not album sales. Like, you can still successfully do this without that now. And I just want kids to know that they can still do it through, people like SoundExchange and people like all the other online streaming sites, as long as it's fair to both sides,
Absolutely. There's always that battle of tug and war.
Absolutely.
So you guys play giant venues all the time like this, but it didn't start out that way.
No.
Can you kind of compare and contrast for me the difference between playing those smaller, intimate venues, even, when you guys were coming up, or even more recently when you had your name established? What's the difference between playing in front of, say, a sold-out 1,000-person venue indoors compared to playing in front of 40,000 people outdoors? What's the difference? What do you like better?
I love both. We just recently got to go to the West Coast and do some 2,000-seat clubs, which is really cool. And it made me feel like I used to, like you're trying to prove something in a way. And with this, it's all about just trying to reach the person in the very back row and still make them feel like they're in the first row. And I think that's what we've learned over the years is if you can make this feel like a club show, you've done your job. And that's what we try to do.
That's awesome. All right, Zach, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us, man. Check out Shinedown, maybe one of the best rock bands out there. I don't know. You tell me. All press. Take it easy.